look at an example to find out the diagonal form of a square matrix A and hence evaluate fourth integral power of square matrix A. In particular, we are asked to find out the model matrix B which transforms A to its diagonal form. The first step will be to find out eigenvalues of matrix A. We make use of the equation determinant of A minus lambda I equals 0, which is the characteristic equation, and the roots of characteristic equation are the eigenvalues. We obtain a cubic equation and we know that sum of eigenvalues is the coefficient of lambda square with minus sign multiplied to it. Product of eigenvalues is the constant term. So we split 7 such that the product of factors will give us 36. We identify the eigenvalues as lambda equals minus 2, lambda equals 3 and lambda equals 6. Next step will be to find out the eigenvectors for the eigenvalues. We make use of the matrix multiplication. Matrix A minus lambda I into x1 equals 0, where x1 is the eigenvector, which is the column matrix corresponding to lambda equals minus 2. We substitute lambda equals minus 2 in the matrix multiplication and the matrix reduces to this format. Using the usual shortcut method, we get the values for x1, x2, x3 given by minus 1, 0, 1. Now for the eigenvalue lambda equals 3, we assume x2 is the eigenvector, and using the same relation, matrix A minus lambda I into x2 equals 0, we obtain the eigenvector x2. Using the shortcut method, we can find out values of x1, x2, x3 given by x1 equals minus 1, x2 equals 1, x3 equals minus 1. If we take minus 1 common outside, we have the eigenvector x2 equals 1 minus 1, 1. Similarly, for the eigenvalue lambda equals 6, we assume x3 is the eigenvector, and using the same shortcut method, we have values for x1, x2, x3 given by 1, 2, 1 respectively. The required model matrix B is the matrix whose columns are eigenvectors x1, x2, x3 we just now evaluated, and we get the model matrix B. Our next step will be to diagonalize matrix A with the help of model matrix B. We know that diagonal form D equals B inverse AB. So our next step will be to find out B inverse. To find out B inverse, we make use of the formula B inverse equals adjoint of B divided by determinant of B. We evaluated determinant of B and we could conclude that it's a non-singular matrix. And we also evaluate adjoint of B, which is the transpose of cofactor of B. Having found B inverse, we now can diagonalize A using the relationship D equals B inverse AB. When we perform matrix multiplication, we get the diagonal matrix, and you can see that the diagonal matrix have diagonal entries which are nothing but the eigenvalues of matrix A. We are asked to find out A raised to 4. In order to find out A raised to 4, we will depend on diagonal matrix D. We have the relation A raised to 4 equals B into D raised to 4 into B inverse. So we first evaluate D raised to 4, which is obtained by just raising the diagonal entries to its fourth power. By usual matrix multiplication, we multiply matrix B into D raised to 4 into B inverse, and we get the resultant answer for A raised to 4. Thus, we could find out A raised to 4 using the diagonal form of square matrix A.